Hey guys, picture this. You're grabbing that classic jar of peanut butter off the grocery store shelf, the one that's been a staple in American pantries forever. PB&J sandwiches as a kid, late night spoonfuls straight from the jar, maybe even mixing it into your protein shakes after a workout. It's basically comfort food royalty, right? But hold up, because what I'm about to drop on you is going to make you rethink everything. There's this one sneaky ingredient lurking in like 80% of the peanut butters out there that's straight up toxic. And no, I'm not being dramatic. It could be messing with your gut, spiking inflammation, and even raising your risk for some serious health issues, including cancer. I know because I recently tried going full carnivore for a couple weeks just to test it out, and the second I cut out peanuts and peanut butter, boom, my bloating vanished, like completely gone. It was eye-opening. Now, I'm not saying you have to ditch it forever if it doesn't bother you, but if you're dealing with random gut drama or just want to level up your health game, you need to hear this. Conventional peanuts are getting hammered with pesticides, fungicides, and even stuff like glyphosate that seeps right into them because they're legumes growing underground with super thin shells. Then brands sneak in hydrogenated oils, seed oils, sugar, and this one emulsifier that's been linked to a 46% higher cancer risk in studies. It's wild. But here's the good news. There's a way to still enjoy peanut butter without all that junk. We're talking simple, clean versions that won't wreck you. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what to look for next time you're in the aisle, and it might just change your snacking life for the better. You're not going to want to miss this.
Hey, if you're enjoying this video, hit the subscribe button and join the family. New videos every week. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
All right, so let's kick this off right. You know, peanut butter's been the go-to American classic forever. Think about it, slapping it on some bread with jelly for that perfect PB&J as a kid, sneaking spoonfuls during late-night Netflix binges, or even stirring it into your oatmeal for that extra protein hit after hitting the gym. It's straight up nostalgic and delicious. But dude, 80% of the peanut butters out there have this one sneaky ingredient that you seriously do not want in your body. It's not about ditching peanuts completely. I'm not here to ruin your snack game like that. Nah, I'm just breaking down why you gotta be picky about the type you grab, because the wrong one can legit tank your health in ways you didn't even realize. Get this, I recently decided to test out the carnivore diet for a couple weeks just to see what the hype was about. Went all in on meat, eggs, the basics, and completely cut out nuts, including peanuts and peanut butter. Dude, the difference was insane. That constant bloating I'd been dealing with, poof gone, like totally vanished overnight. I couldn't believe it. It was such an eye-opener that I'm not rushing back to peanuts anytime soon. If they don't mess with your gut though, more power to you, keep enjoying them guilt-free. That said, I've eased back into some plants because, honestly, I missed my salads big time. Right now, my setup is this balanced hybrid, roughly 50% carnivore vibes with all the steaks and burgers, and 50% plant-based with fresh greens and veggies. It feels solid, keeps things interesting, and my energy's been on point. But that carnivore experiment? It straight up showed me how peanuts could be the culprit behind feeling sluggish and puffed up for a lot of us. You're probably wondering what makes the difference so huge. Hold on, because when we get into conventional peanuts and peanut butter, that's where it gets absolutely wild. All right, so we were just talking about how that carnivore experiment blew my mind, bloating gone, the second I ditched peanuts, and now I'm rocking this chill 50-50 mix of meat and plants that keeps everything feeling awesome. But seriously, if you're still grabbing that regular old peanut butter or a bag of conventional peanuts at the store, pump the brakes, because this is where it gets straight up insane. Let's break it down. Peanuts aren't even real nuts, they're legumes growing underground like little beans. And because of that, farmers absolutely hammer them with pesticides, insecticides, and especially fungicides. We're talking one of the most heavily sprayed crops out there. That stuff doesn't just sit on the surface, it seeps right down into the soil and gets absorbed straight into the peanut. And get this, the shell on a peanut? Super thin and porous, nothing like the rock-hard armor on a walnut that actually protects it. So all those chemicals, they go right in. No barrier, no mercy. Then there's glyphosate, that Roundup herbicide that's everywhere in GMO crops. Peanuts pick it up big time because farmers rotate them with stuff like cotton or canola that are drenched in it. Glyphosate doesn't just hang out, it can mess with your gut like an antibiotic, wiping out good bacteria and throwing everything off. I mean, no wonder my bloating vanished when I cut them out. Conventional peanuts are basically a chemical cocktail disguised as a snack. If you're going to keep eating them, and hey, I get it, they're addictive, you got to go organic, full stop. That's the only way to dodge this mess. But hold up, because even with organic, there's more you need to watch out for on those labels. Alright, so we just covered how conventional peanuts are basically soaking up pesticides, fungicides, and glyphosate like a sponge, because they're legumes with those paper-thin shells, no real protection at all. Going organic is a total game changer to skip that nightmare. But even then, you can't just grab any jar and call it a day. This is where it gets next level frustrating, because the labels on most peanut butters are hiding some straight up garbage you do not want in your body. First off, always read that ingredient list like your health depends on it, because it kinda does. If you see anything that says hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated, run the other way. Yeah, they banned partially hydrogenated oils because of trans fats wrecking hearts, but fully hydrogenated, it's basically the same sketchy process blasting oils with hydrogen under crazy heat. Brands act like it's safer with no trans fats, but come on, it's still junk that turns good fats into something unnatural and inflammatory. And don't get me started on the sneaky seed oils they mix in stuff labeled as vegetable oils, but really coming from canola or soy, loaded with omega-6s that throw your inflammation through the roof. Then there's sugar they'll toss it in to make it taste addictively good, and suddenly you're wondering why you can't stop at one spoonful. Family members grab the sweet stuff thinking it's fine, and boom, you're hooked. But the real kicker? This one emulsifier called monoglycerides that keeps everything mixed without that oil layer on top. You're probably thinking, okay, so what the hell do I actually buy? Hold up, because the upgrades are simple and way better. Alright, so we just rip the mask off all that garbage in most peanut butters, hydrogenated oils, sneaky seed oils, added sugar, and those monoglycerides that studies say can jack up cancer risk by 46%. No thanks, right? If a jar has any of that junk, it's time to level up big time. The good news is, finding a clean version isn't some impossible quest. It's actually pretty straightforward, and it'll make you feel way better about smashing that peanut butter fix. Here's the deal. The absolute best peanut butters out there keep it dead simple, just peanuts and maybe a pinch of salt. That's it, nothing else. Natural separation with oil on top, totally normal, just stir it up and you're golden. It tastes pure, nutty, and real without all the processed crap weighing you down. Want to make it even better? Go for organic peanuts with sea salt. Organic skips all those heavy pesticides and glyphosate we talked about, and sea salt's got those trace minerals that regular table salt is missing. But if you're really trying to go next level clean, hunt down Valencia organic peanuts. These bad boys are grown in drier climates, like parts of New Mexico, so they have way lower chances of aflatoxins, those nasty mold toxins that can straight up hammer your liver. Aflatoxins are no joke. They're one of the biggest hidden risks with regular peanuts, especially in humid growing areas. Valencia ones test super low for that stuff, so you're dodging a bullet there. Trust me, switching to something this clean feels like a total upgrade. You'll taste the difference, and your body will thank you. But hold up, because even with the good stuff, there's a catch to how you eat it that can make or break things. Alright, so we just leveled up to those Valencia organic peanuts with sea salt, the cleanest option out there, dodging aflatoxins that can wreck your liver, and skipping all the pesticide drama. It's a total win if you're going to keep peanut butter in your life. But even with the good stuff, here's where a lot of us get tripped up, and it's something I learned the hard way. Peanuts and peanut butter are straight up addictive. Sit down with a jar or a bag, and boom, half of it's gone before you know it. I've been there pounding handfuls while watching a game or binging a show, and suddenly I feel this heavy, sluggish pressure right under my right rib cage. That's my gallbladder screaming, trying to process all those fats solo. It's uncomfortable as hell, and it leaves you feeling bogged down instead of satisfied. Pro tip, always have them with a real meal, not as a standalone snack, especially late at night. Anything calorie dense like nuts can spike your insulin hard, which totally messes with intermittent fasting if that's your thing. Late night munching keeps your body from that deep recovery mode, and trust me, you'll wake up feeling off. Pair them with some protein or veggies during the day, and it's way easier on your system. Oh, and since we're deep in nut talk, if you haven't checked out my video on walnuts yet, you gotta see it way better profile and benefits. I'll link it right up here. Seriously, make the switch to clean peanut butter if you haven't already. Your gut will thank you.